Now, I know a lot of you people who know me personally, or who watched my first video on Fox News, that I have a deep, vitriolic, and personal hatred against Bill O'Reilly. It's personal for me because my dad is a brainwashed fan of his channel, The O'Reilly Factor. And I hate him with all my heart because he is a fraud. Well, most of all the Fox News anchors and the majority of, corporate news are a bunch of frauds just doing it for money. But on a recent event, he basically is in a feud with Stephen Colbert, who is famous for the Colbert Report. And Colbert apparently got O'Reilly's goat with his Reason segment, Airstrikes on Terror. And it has to deal with, what to do with the problem with ISIS. And if you do not know who ISIS is, it is basically Al-Qaeda on steroids. And I've made a couple videos on ISIS. And I mentioned ISIS in a majority of my other videos. So he did his recent segment, Airstrikes on Terror, serious business, shove it up there, ISIL, during which the ongoing Comedy Central host totally agreed with O'Reilly's suggestion that a 25,000 strong private military force be assembled to fight terrorism around the world. Now, of course, you know that PMCs are being used more than, the typical soldier, government soldier. This is very true. Well, he agreed with it in his signature Colbertarian fashion, or Colbertan fashion, that is. These mercenaries will be good guys because the only best people kill whomever you want for cash, Colbert said last week. It's quality, folks, is what I'm saying, unlike those suckers who do it for the love of country. And after recapping his plan again on Monday, O'Reilly smiled. Well, the left wing's having none of that, he said, shaking his head. People like Stephen Colbert mocking the plan, but here's a tip, Mr. Colbert, and others of his ilk have no fucking clue how to fight the jihad. They don't know anything, and when somebody gets beheaded, their reaction is, oh, that's bad. A spot on impression, right? But by being completely vacant, O'Reilly continued, it doesn't stop these people from mocking ideas that might have some value, might solve some complex problems. Because in the world of ideology where Colbert lives, solutions don't really matter. It's how you feel about things. So in your life, when you confront a person who criticizes you but has nothing constructive to say, run fast. So O'Reilly is pretty much saying that Stephen Colbert is a fucking idiot and he does not know what the fuck he's talking about and that he's a stupid fucking imbecile. Let me ask you this, O'Reilly, since you think that you know everything and that you're an intelligent man and all this stuff. Let's talk about all the stuff that you said in the past. You say that Christianity is not a religion, it's a philosophy. When in fact, Christianity is a religion, not a fucking philosophy. You talk about that Christmas is under attack and you make this fucking stupid campaign called the War on Christmas every December, saying that Christmas is under attack and people are saying Happy Holidays instead of saying Merry Christmas. You can still fucking celebrate Christmas. It's just, it's Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Eid al-Fitr, all that shit. And you say that kids start with marijuana because it's typically the easiest and softest illegal drug. But you say the Times say marijuana is not a gateway drug, that it does not lead to other drug use. That is false. According to a recent study by the Yale School of Medicine, adolescents who use pot or alcohol 3 times more likely to abuse hard drugs than children who do not use intoxicants. Here's the thing. Kids start with marijuana because it's typically the easiest and softest illegal drug no one can get. And if they use and abuse hard drugs, that's usually a sign that more serious than marijuana use is going on in their lives. But if O'Reilly really wants to play the gateway game, it turns out that alcohol is the real gateway drug. It's not marijuana. You stupid conservative asshole. It's booze. And you say that black men commit murders at 10 times the rate of whites and Hispanics combined. Well, according to FBI statistics, 49.3% of murders were committed by whites versus 48.7% by blacks in 2010. Also, whites are more likely to commit violent crimes. Crime is an issue in black communities in several major cities across the nation, but white criminals aren't viewed as America's problem, although more whites commit crimes than blacks. And you say that science doesn't advance morality, but Jesus does. Science doesn't advance the human condition in any moralistic way, and Jesus did. Once again, completely missing the point in scientific evaluation, Bill O'Reilly decides to drive in a really important point. Jesus did everything for morality while science did nothing. Awesome point. Why? Because it brings up the fact that science is objective, which means relatively free from human corruption. Well done properly, which means facts help us better understand the world based on a fucking 2,000-year-old book and a supposed fictional character from the New Testament. Now, little disclaimer, I'm not saying if you want to all the, rational thinking Christians, if you want to believe in Jesus, that's fine by you. But don't take the Bible too seriously. So, you said a lot of stupid stuff, Bill O'Reilly. Though you think that you are the smartest motherfucker on earth, turns out that you say some stupid shit when in fact, you're also fucking fraud yourself. You're just doing it for the money and to brainwashing people like my father. You basically made my father into a walking husk of his former self. I have a very big bone to pick with you, O'Reilly. What you did to my dad, you basically made him into a fucking zombie. I wish I had my old dad back. And you, along with the other disgusting fucks on Fox News, took that away from him. And you are one of the main reasons why I hate you. What you've done, spoon-feeding my father with all of your stupid lies and bullshit. There has to be some people who need to take this shit seriously. Shut down this channel for good. Because it's not making people intelligent. It's dumbing them down. So, yeah. Fuck you, Bill O'Reilly. Fuck you. I am Atticus, the Death Metaler. Hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Link is on description below. Links on description below. Keep it metal. Have a wonderful day.